Hey guys, it's Jo from Oops a Daisy. Today is Fountain Pen Friday, or as part of National Stationery Week. Anyone that follows me will know that I do not use a fountain pen. Lettering is not my best skill. So what I'm going to do in today's video is basically show you how to fake it. So we're going to go through some different header styles for days of the week, using different fonts, different stencils, different techniques, basically to create a funky header without the need for good penmanship, essentially. So the first one I'm going to do is fake brush lettering. This one I know a lot of you will be familiar with, but I'm going to run through it because it's a favourite of mine. So basically for header number one, I would write out my day of the week in script, so I'm going to do that straight away. Apologies for my lettering because again it's not the best. So that's my, I'm going to zoom in so that you can see what I've written. Ooh. I'm going to do Monday for everything so that you can compare them. And then basically what you do is you thicken up your downstroke. So when you would have been going downwards with your pen, so the first bit, you thicken that up. So if you go through and do all of those. That would be one style of header. You can then go on another step and colour all of those in so that they're black, so that it looks thicker. Or if you like a bit of colour, like I do, you can use a pen to colour in those double thickness strokes. I'm going to go colourful. There you go, that's header number one. See if I can zoom in any further. I don't know if I can, I think that's it. Hopefully you can see the effect that we've got there. There we go. Okay, so style number two, I'm going to use a stencil for. I think I'm going to go graffiti for style number two. These are all of my lettering stencils. I'm going to grab those out, the little ones. So the graffiti stencil does exactly what it says on the tin. Allows you to put a graffiti effect in your journal. When I'm using it, I would go around the first letter completely as is. So, and then with your second letter, I'd slightly overlap it. So I don't know if you can see there where the edge of that letter is. I would overlap, and I'd go slightly up or down from the centre line, just because it gives a better effect. So we'll do that. There is my O, and then with the N, we'll overlap it and go slightly higher. So that's your graffiti wording. Then you can add in the centres of the letters. What I also like to do with this is kind of do a follow the outline of your letters and do kind of a bubble around it. As so. And then what I would do is colour your letters in. So we'll do that first of all. So that's the letters all coloured in, and then what I would do is take a black pen and colour the outline bit. And that's the graffiti style header. Let me show you there when it zooms in. Which is quite cute. Style number 3. For this I'm going to just do a big block letter. So let's pop this over here. Using the weekdays stencil, trace around the large letter. Let's do a nice drop shadow because they're my favourite. Really simple, very effective, and you can totally choose however you want to embellish it really. Let's just do checkers across the... So that's basically it. You can colour that in any way you please. You could put polka dots on it. Colour it festive. Yeah, whatever you want to do to match your theme, basically. So that is style number 3. For style number 4, I'm going to use a funky lettering stencil. You see what I've done there is just miss out the bridges in the letter, and then you can fill it in so it doesn't have the stencil gaps. I'm just going to join those up now. I haven't zoomed in as far as I can be. That's quite cute. And then we'll add a little bit of colour to that as well, I think. Okay, last but not least, I'm going to use my curly font stencil. A nice way to use this one is to just use it to kind of trace your pen around. So use the coloured pen that you want the font to be in. Let's pick maybe this one. And instead of going around the edges, basically use it as a guide. That's quite good because it's the right width for... So kind of creating it like that, and then what we can do is, first of all, I'll fill in the stencil bridges. And then we could also add in a bit of a drop shadow. I'm going to use a thicker pen and just go around the right hand side. That's that. So this is the 5 that I've come up with. Zoom out again. You can see I've got my faux brush pen, my graffiti, my drop shadow block letter, my funky small font, and my curly slightly bigger font. And that's all for today. I hope you've enjoyed playing with stencils and fonts with me. Please share your creation. Sometimes it's nice to just get creative. I definitely think this one is one of my favourites, and this is a favourite of mine. I would have liked this one to have slightly brighter lettering, so maybe that's a different thing to do slightly differently. And this one, I think I'd like if the whole thing was in the black rather than mixed with colour. So yeah, sometimes it's good to just play with things, and you might discover something new. Have a great day, and I will catch you tomorrow, which is Stationery Shop Saturday. Take care.